A university, an institution of higher learning, a social hub for the like-minded young leaders of tomorrow. It's a time of profound enlightenment and a place to discover who you really are as a person. But in this network society of high-speed data with all the knowledge of humanity literally at your fingertips, is coming to university really necessary if you want to be educated? First, let's take a look at the internet. As of November 2010, there were 1.967 billion internet users worldwide, having grown from 360 million users in 2000.
By connecting to the internet, you have more access to things all over the world and not only limited to where you live. Using relevant search terms, you can find information on many websites just using one search engine.
Weston Shute reported that if a university installs at least one computer with internet access in a library, that library's inventory immediately grows by approximately 8,000 books. So does that mean we should go online instead of going to class? Well, with the plethora of content online, there are bound to be issues with credibility. The internet is an open forum for discussion and information. Certain websites are more credible than others, like government websites, various institutional websites, and, albeit running on certain agendas, news organizations. Of course, let's not forget about Ryan Gould's 5 media literacies: attention, participation, collaboration, network awareness, and of course, critical consumption. You have to be careful on the internet. Who knows if some random person posts incorrect facts, confusing a user that if his hand is bigger than his face, he has cancer. Don't always believe what you read on the internet. Now, when it comes to online classes, there are some pros and some cons. Pros include the freedom to learn whatever your heart desires, the development of organizational, time management, and research skills when you have to self-regulate your curriculum. And of course, it is much cheaper to take an online course than in class at university. Students could save money on tuition, books, and transportation, but this does come at a potential cost. When taking online classes, you can't meet with your prof as often with questions or issues. You can lose motivation, and let's be honest, it's not hard to become lazy when you're a college student. Not hard at all. To get an academic opinion on the topic, we asked Professor Brad King about the presence of online education.
A revolution happening in online courseware and different modes of service delivery in education. So how effective is it? I think it's a little too early to say right now. And as we move toward blended instructional context, you're going to see more technology in the classroom. In terms of when this will happen, that's anybody's guess.
So it's not quite clear whether online is better than in class, but we are already seeing the online medium turn certain aspects of classroom learning obsolete. For instance, learning a language.
Learning a language is really easy online. When I came to Canada, I improved my English by learning it through YouTube tutorials. These tutorials go through terms, pronunciation, and grammar. They are very easy to access and learning from, and actually as well as it's free.
So in today's job market, it's extremely difficult to find a good paying job as it is. That if someone applying for a job only has a high school diploma, it will be extremely difficult to win the job over someone who has a bachelor's degree or better. And the employers are looking for valuable, tangible results. There's nothing online that can substitute for a bachelor's degree right now.
So a university degree from an accredited university is still vital for establishing certain careers today. But who knows, things may change.
In the 21st century, there's been a huge expansion in internet and technology in the outside world, and it hasn't been seen yet, but in schools they're still not developing programs for IT development in their curriculums and in their schooling system, and that's going to have to be necessary in the future if they're going to remain relevant.
So in conclusion, online educational programs are really just getting started, and could make campus colleges obsolete. But there's still something about going to college that is irreplaceable. The rich history of academia, the smell of concrete in the morning, the healthy weight of your backpack filled with textbooks, pens, and paper. That's what a university education is all about. Right? Yeah, who really knows?